a barrel roll. Hold still and let me shoot you.
The Star Fox series is one that I hold dear. I can vividly remember playing the original Star Fox on the SNES and being just blown away by it. For my young eyes, it was a sight to see. It looked so advanced, so awesome, so 3D. I loved it, and I always thought it deserved a proper sequel. Little did I know at the time, it got one, or I should say it almost got one. Star Fox 2, although, of course, it was never released. So today on Gaming Mysteries, I'll be talking about the unreleased game, Star Fox 2. Now, Star Fox 2 was meant to be a direct sequel to the original game, continuing in its plot and extending upon its gameplay ideas, and holy hell did it extend. While the original Star Fox was a mostly linear on-rails shooter, Star Fox 2 would instead give the players the ability to move freely within the Lilat system, to intercept enemy forces or free captured planets. The game would offer more characters, a supposed better frame rate as well as better graphics, as well as possibly additional game modes. I say possibly because there's a few betas circulating, which I will touch on in a second, but in an earlier beta there's a multiplayer battle mode where in a more finalized beta that's gone. Now the gameplay definitely looks to be a huge step forward for the series though, making it all the more a shame that this game never came out. But why didn't it, you may be asking yourself? Well, the Nintendo 64 was coming ever so close to its release, and Miyamoto decided that he wanted to have a clear break between 3D games on the SNES and 3D games in the new superior Nintendo 64 system. Now I understand this. It's a good enough reasoning, I guess, to want to separate yourself from the old and focus on the new. However, Star Fox 2 was complete when they pulled the plug. I can see not releasing it if it wasn't done, obviously, then moving on to a new project, but this was a finished game that just didn't get released. Sigh. So yes, it sucks that this game didn't come out, but through the magic of the internets, ROMs of the game have surfaced. Thank you, internets, you never let me down, except a lot of the time. Now, there are 3 total beta ROMs of the game. The first, I am to understand, is basically unplayable and was just used to test the graphics engine. The second beta ROM is a more complete version of the game as there are game modes and playability. However, it's missing some menu graphics and it's kind of buggy. In this beta, however, you can see that the game has a multiplayer battle mode, which is essentially the same one from Star Fox 64. The final beta ROM is essentially just a pre-release version of the game and is complete for the most part. As you can see though, no battle mode. It's rumored that it had to be removed because of the game's release deadline. Oh, if only they had known. This is, like I said though, a complete version of the game. The story is all there and the game is fully playable and it's floating around the internet for you to check out if you so desire. But that's Star Fox 2. It really is a shame that it was never officially released, because just looking at it, you can tell it's a big step forward in the series. It makes me wonder what shape the series could have taken had this game been released and been a huge success. Unfortunately, we'll never know. But at the very least, we can play the game, which I think I'll do while I wait for Star Fox for the Wii to finally be made. Any day now, Nintendo. Any day. This has been Gaming Mysteries. Thanks for watching.